All right, it's Andrew to Cassie. How are you, Cassie? This is just for you. We're going to talk about This Is Living, and I need some help with this. Firstly, we did some really good work on that last Skype session. I recorded it, went over it. This is the best part is our chorus. This is living. This is living all for you. Yeah, this is living. This is living all for you. So really, that's all I want to keep out of the whole session. I tried to fix everything else, other ideas around it, but cutting everything out, that's the best thing we've done. So we got to find a first verse to go well with that. And I worked out a good chord structure and a good melody structure for that, and that came easily. But getting the idea for the rest of the song and the verses where I'm stuck. So for a verse, so chorus is in G. This is living, this D. This is A minor for C. So your chorus is just that repeated G to D, E minor to C. So in the verse I'm going to work with E minor. Again, it's that relative minor to the G major that makes us go there. And we're going to hold back on the G. We're not going to use the G in the verse because that's going to give the G more effect when we kick in with the chorus. So we're just going to stay in E minor. We're going to concentrate a bit on rhythm and strum pattern here, and we've got a melody line that works. Da ba da 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 we can go into then. Yeah, this is living. This is living for you. So that E minor in the verse really works well for kicking into our chorus. The rhythm and the tempo in the verse is nice because we can go into a more full rhythm pattern in our chorus, so we're holding back rhythmically. Here's our verse. Da 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 da. So when we go into our chorus, we're doubling up on the strumming. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So that's why the strumming pattern works nicely with the verse and the chorus. That's just the simplicity of it. We've got a 4-beat pattern in our chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just going to look to use 2 of those beats in the verse. 1 and 2, 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 and 3. So that's our sort of pattern in the verse. All of that's going to work really well and give us a really solid structure. So the biggest problem I've got is words to go with this, and we need a call and response type of lyrics here. Think about your Delta Blues, how they did the call and response with their African Negro songs. It was one person saying, I feel this or that, and then the other person sang back, oh, but what about this or that? And the next person sings, well, I am a so-and-so, and the other person sings, oh, but we should so-and-so. And yeah, it's call and response. Which gives you a lot of options. There's no right or wrong. Just think about it that way from structure. So what really worked for me was we need more of living in the verse to tie in with This Is Living. If we're going to come in with a chorus that says This Is Living, then what sort of living are we talking about? We're talking about living in the fullness of Christ. We're talking about living the Christian life abundantly. We're talking about overcoming fear. That's what this is living is for. We're talking about freedom from our fears in the chorus. So I know you'll like that idea. So what I have done is I've tied in living a bit more in the verse. And I'll show you what I've done. The basic idea is we're living for this, we're living for that, we're living in the power of your name, or we're living in the fullness of your love, or whatever. But it's about how we're currently living in the verse. Then in the chorus, we're all coming together going, yeah, this is really living. This is much better than how you guys are living in the world with all your problems. This is living abundantly for Christ and in fullness and in joy. So our verse idea goes like this. We're living for the na-na-na, we're living for the, I don't know, we're living for the power of your name. We're living in the na-na-na, we're living for this life. La 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 la, will never be the same. Yeah, this is living. This is living for you. Yeah, this is living. So you see where I'm going there? So if we use a bit of living or life in this verse, and I'm talking use it 3 or 4 times for a real tie-in. We're going for simplicity in this song. I think the rhythm structure and the vocal line is really strong enough to carry this song. That's our number one point, is our chorus. So let's not mess too deeply with the lyrics in this song. I know you want to use a lot of imagery and flower it up and be all poetic, but do that in your rough lines and then distill that down to something that, you know, a youth group might sing at a youth rally. That's where I see this song as an opening song at a youth rally for young people who haven't been saved very long, but maybe 6 or 12 months going, yeah, this is living, we like this type of life. It's better than how our friends at high school are living with their problems. So I see it very much as a youth sort of song here. And we'll play it faster and up tempo. It'll be a bit rocky. I slowed it down a bit there, but we'll probably play it about this tempo when we go for real. We'll go, living for the promises, we're living for the sleep, we're living for the power of the name. We're living for the righteousness, I hope you understand. We're living for the time to make a stand. Yeah, this is living. This is living for you. Yeah, this is living. This is living for you. Yeah, for you. So we'll rock it up a bit towards that, but let's just work on our structure. I have got a bridge in mind, but lyrics is what I need help with. You've got to help me develop this storyline. Where is this song going? What is this song about? I think we've developed that idea enough. The song's about living in abundance of Christ. So where does verse 1 and verse 2 fit in? Verse 2 is probably an extension of the idea, whatever we settle with verse 1. But we need to settle verse 1 lyrically and fine-tune that a bit. So I gave you a few ideas. Just top line around that. Just jam it out lyrically first before you write pen to paper. Start with your idea, maybe pray about it and get a feeling for where this song's going. Now, I think I've developed this song 2/3 of the way through. It's 2/3 finished already. We just need to fine-tune those lyrics. Let's keep the lyrics simple. but I need your help, Cassie. Um, Not worried about the turtle stuff. I've worked out where you're going to be from now on. Look, that's life. I know it's not your fault, so I'm cool with all that. If we write one song a year, then what the hell? That's good enough. Deal with yourself, get yourself straight, get your medication right. Write when you want, write when you don't want. I'm not making rules anymore. We're cool, so do some work, do a video or a sound tape, and get back to me that way. We don't need another live session yet. Do the work on this, get your ideas straight, and then we'll have another Skype session soon. I'm ready anywhere in the next week or two, but do some work on this. That's what we need. You have been awesome in that last Skype session, Cassie. Whatever you've been through in the last month doesn't matter. When you do work, you are really, really good at what you do. Keep it up. And say good day to Matt.